Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump straight in with some sales. I've only had a few sales today because of my Vinted is currently on holiday mode because I'm trying to get swapped over to Vinted Pro, which is a bit annoying. I've got one more pending transaction that needs to clear before I can swap over to Vinted Pro. At the moment I'm missing out on sales on Vinted. I could have had a lot more sales from Vinted. But we've got 6 sales today from eBay, all from eBay. I had loads on Depop last time, but now it's just eBay. So let's crack on with it. First up, a pair of ASIC trainers. If you follow me on TikTok, I actually bought these for myself because I was in desperate need of some new shoes. These were £10, but they didn't fit me very nicely. They were a bit tight, so sold them for £35. I finally got round to listing this Furby. Turns out it has a bit of a fault. It technically works, but the charity shop listed it as working because obviously they just put batteries in it and see if it made some sounds. It did, but apparently this year of Furbies has this fault where it basically the Furby will wake up, say it's waking up, and then falls back to sleep instantly. So it technically makes noise and does stuff, but it just falls asleep straight away and doesn't do anything else. So I paid a £5 for it. I still managed to sell it as faulty for £15. So only a triple on that one. If it was working, it would have been more like 30 quid. Then we've got 4 items of clothing. We've got a Patagonia shirt. Nice like snap button Patagonia shirt. Got this one from Fleek. Paid, I think it was just under £8 per item. And this one sold for, I believe it was £22. £22. It was either 20 or £22. I can't remember because my phone's currently recording and, you know, the apps on my phone to be able to tell what I sold it for. But it's about 20-ish. Then we have another Ralph Lauren sweatshirt. Got this on Fleek as well. £10 per item. Sold this one. They didn't even send me an offer on this one. Most of these sweatshirts, people have been sending me offers, but on this one, they just paid the full price, which was £32. So that was a good one. This next one was a Vinted flip. This was a nice Vinted flip. I picked up this Guinness rugby shirt on Vinted for £8. That's £8 including the buyer's fee and the postage. So I think I actually sent them an offer of £4 and then it ended up being £8 with all the postage and stuff. So £8 for this, and it sold for £25. So more than a triple on that one. And then the last item, it's a Rohan, kind of like quarter zip, but it's got like buttons. I think it was either £4 or £5 for this one, and it sold for £20. Rohan is a very good brand to look out for, especially this time of year. People like going for hikes during the winter and walks, like Christmas walks and winter walks. So Rohan clothing is pretty good. So that's all the sales for today. It is quite late in the day filming this right now. It's about 5 PM. So this video will continue tomorrow when I might be going to some charity shops. And so I'll join you tomorrow. It's the next day and we've been to the charity shops. Alright, well, let's go through what we got. I thought it was going to be a really crap charity shop haul because I went to a lot of shops and for the first like 3/4 of them, I only picked up like 3 or 4 items and they weren't like massive items. So, but in the end, there was one shop where I picked up 5 items, which just made up the whole charity shop haul to be worth it. But let's just crack straight into it. First up, this little plush. Well, I say little, it's quite a big plush. It is a Octopus Energy plush. This was £3. If you find these can sell for around the £20 to £25 mark. So keep an eye out for these. And other energy companies. That's that Octopus Energy, it's the energy company. If there's any other energy company plushes you can find, like EDF, they do little plushes as well. And they sell for some good money too. I've sold them for like a tenner, 10, 12 quid each. They do little ones though, which I pick up for like £1 and then sell them for a tenner. So I'm like 10 times my money on those ones. But this one, 20 to 25. Could push it a little bit higher. Haven't sold one in a couple of months, so the prices might have changed. But last time I sold one for 25. So 25 quid on that one. And we picked up some small items as well. Second, Warhammer book. It was only £1. It's not a massively thick book. It's only a very little story. But for £1, I saw sold on this one for around the £8 mark. So £1 into 8. Then again on the book front, found some like anime manga. This one's actually like, you know, manga. This one, I think it's like this isn't like a Japanese manga, this one, because the book's actually the right way around, like a, you know, English way around, whereas Japanese ones go from back to front. So I don't know about these ones, but they were all £1 each. So I know this one goes for about 3 or 4. And even if it doesn't sell, with these sort of books, when the ones that don't sell, I tend to bundle them up and to sell in a big bundle. So I never lose money on them. So there's that one, and then these two. I need to look these ones up, see how much they go for. But I think they'll go for a good amount. I think the price on the back is around £8. So £1 each on those. Then on the clothes front, we got, I believe, 6 items of clothing. We got a pretty green, like polka dot polo shirt. It was £3.50. I've sold one, pretty sure exactly this one before, for about the £12 mark. Though Pretty Green has gone up in price, seeing as I think I've said this before, Pretty Green was actually established by, I think it was either Noel or Liam Gallagher, one of those two, and seeing as Oasis are getting back together, Pretty Green stuff has been selling out quite a lot. So if you've got any Pretty Green stuff, now's the time to list it. And then we've got 3 of these actually, but all in different colours. These are all for £3 each. These were really cheap, this shop. £3 each. These are Crew clothing rugby shirts. So just very simple. They're not massive sellers. They're around the like £12 to £15 mark. Oh, we've got 3 of those. We've got that one with the red and, I think it's red and navy. Then we've got this one. Yeah, again, pretty much exactly the same. They're all large. They're all £3. And if you didn't know, little life hack, not hack. If the buttons are rubber instead of plastic, it's a rugby shirt. So always look for that. Rugby shirts are very popular. So yet again, £3 into 12 or 15. And then the other one here, got 3 of these. Exactly the same, just different colours. All size large, all £3. All will sell for around the £12 to £15 mark. Now this is one I haven't looked up, but it just looked like it would be worth it. This one was a £5, but Air Jordan hoodie. Nice embroidered, no print, it's all embroidery. Embroidery always means it's going to be a little bit more expensive than if it's printed. So nice Air Jordan hoodie with the drawstrings, was a £5. I'm hoping for at least 20. I haven't looked this one up. Haven't really sold much Air Jordan before in the past, so I'm not that versed in it. But with how nice that looks, I'm hoping for at least 20. And then the last item, I was going to sell, but it's my size, so I'm probably going to keep it. It is just a simple Uniqlo Airism t-shirt. This is from the same shop. It cost £2. These sell so quickly. If I list these will sell for £15 probably within like the next couple of days. But I need more t-shirts, so I'm probably going to have that one. Which is rare for me to keep something for myself. But I'm going to. And that's everything I picked up today at the charity shops. I was only out for a little bit. I got a bit of a late start. Only got into town about 11, half 11. If I got earlier, there might have been some other things I got, but, you know, got to make use of the time we have. Okay, so I have just listed all of those. Just smashed it out. All the books and those. Though that t-shirt I am going to keep, so I'm not listing that. Also, just had delivery. What could it be? Anything exciting? And what is it? It's parcel tape. When it comes to buying things like parcel tape or any sort of packaging, make sure you buy it in bulk online. Don't buy like a single roll of tape from the post office, because that's normally like £2. Whereas this, I think I get 12 rolls for about £18. Not £18, £8. So 12 into 18, into 8. So what's that? 65p-ish? 65p a roll. So it's a lot cheaper than buying £2 rolls at the post office. Also, if you're not already following me on TikTok, I'm almost at 10k on TikTok. I've got like 100 more followers until I hit 10k, so click the link in the description and go follow me on TikTok. Get me to 10k on there. And then we can try and get to 1,000 on here as well. Because I put my Vinted on holiday mode to try and get swapped over to Pro, a lot of my sales have obviously slowed down, because Vinted was the one where I was getting my most sales on. Like eBay and Depop are okay. Depop's actually pretty crap, to be honest, but eBay's good. But Vinted was the one where I was getting most of my sales, so sales have slowed down. But I've only got one more item on Vinted that needs to clear before I can swap over to Vinted Pro. hope that goes smoothly, because I've been hearing so many nightmare stories about swapping to Vinted Pro, especially with like trying to verify your ID. Apparently they ask so many things to verify your ID, like a HMRC letter or assessment. Like I don't know what they asked for, but I'm gonna try and get that sorted as soon as possible, because I want my Vinted back on. That's where I got most of my sales, so I want my Vinted back on. Also, one thing I've been thinking about getting to help with my content creation and filming while I'm out, obviously we're saying getting a GoPro, having a camera, but one thing that I've seen other people getting, which I've been interested in getting as well, is you can get the Facebook Meta sunglasses, like the Ray-Bans with the camera in it. They cost like £300, but wearing them just as wearing glasses instead of having a camera on you, I think it just looks better. Because I think it records up to like 3-minute clips, so it'd be a lot easier just to wear some glasses instead of having to fiddle around with a GoPro and have that filming the whole time. So having these glasses will actually be a big help. So I'm tempted to save up for those. Or maybe not even save up, I'll just buy them. Fuck it, I'll just buy them. But we'll see. What do you think, GoPro or the Facebook glasses? Because I'm thinking the glasses at the moment. So this is going to be the last video of 2024. I hope everyone has a great new year. And I just want to say a thank you to everybody who supported me throughout this year. You know, my channel has grown a lot. Same with my TikTok. You know, my business has grown. So I'm buzzing to see what I can do in the new year. Oh, I'm getting eBay notifications. So I'm buzzing to see what I can do in the new year, see how that goes, see where the business goes. Hopefully I'm going to grow. The goal is to build this business bigger and bigger and bigger, and see if I can just improve. I just genuinely want to improve. So we'll end the video here, but everyone have a great new year. Thanks for all the support throughout this entire year and the entire time I've been doing this full time. It's more appreciated than you'll ever know. So remember, like, subscribe, comment, all the classic YouTube stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.